Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC code B1233 indicates a fault within the air mix control motor circuit located on the driver's side of the Honda CRV, manufactured between 2017 and 2022. This circuit is responsible for regulating the temperature and airflow through the HVAC system. Specifically, it adjusts the air mix control motor to ensure the cabin receives the appropriate blend of heated and cooled air. An open circuit here means that signals required for the operation of this motor are not being transmitted properly, potentially leading to climate control issues. Understanding the location and function of the air mix control motor in the vehicle is crucial for effective troubleshooting and repair. When this DTC is active, it can cause inconsistent cabin temperatures, which can be quite uncomfortable for passengers. The DTC B1233 is specifically related to an open circuit issue in the air mix control motor, which directly impacts climate control functionality inside the Honda CRV. The air mix control motor is designed to adjust the mix of heated and cooled air to achieve the desired temperature setting within the vehicle. It is located on the driver's side, often integrated within the climate control system beneath the dashboard. This component receives signals from the climate control unit and adjusts its positioning accordingly. When the circuit becomes open, the motor fails to respond, leading to conditions where air mixing is either excessive or insufficient. This problem can be evidenced by erratic climate control performance and can substantially affect passenger comfort. Several possible causes may lead to the B1233 error. The first and most common is loose wire connections that could interrupt the electrical signals between components. This can lead to a failure in the air mix control motor's function. A faulty air mix motor can also directly contribute to the problem, as malfunctioning internal components may fail to operate as intended. There can be issues in the SenseCom wiring line, which communicates signals from the climate control unit to the air mix control motor. Similarly, complications in the AMD PDR wiring line can cause similar issues. Checking each of these areas is critical for pinpointing the precise cause of the DTC B1233 error. When the B1233 DTC is triggered, drivers may notice several notable symptoms. One prominent symptom is erratic cabin temperature, where the system may fail to provide a stable temperature as selected by the user. Inconsistent airflow can also be an issue, resulting in certain areas of the cabin receiving either too much or too little air. Furthermore, the air conditioning system may exhibit general malfunctions, failing to operate at full capacity or making unusual noises. Drivers might also see warning lights illuminated on the dashboard, indicating a failure in the HVAC system. Recognizing these symptoms early can aid in effective troubleshooting and prompt repairs. The first step in troubleshooting DTC B1233 is to clear the diagnostic trouble codes using the Honda Diagnostics System HDS. After clearing the codes, the vehicle should be turned to off lock mode and then switched back to on mode. This resets the system and prepares it for a diagnostic check. The next step involves performing a self-diagnostic function using either the HDS or the climate control unit. Following this, it is essential to check again for any DTCs. If the B1233 code reappears, further investigation into the issue will be warranted, indicating that there is indeed a persistent problem within the air mix control motor circuit. For the second troubleshooting step, begin by switching the vehicle to off lock mode. Following this, it is necessary to disconnect the relevant connector, which is either the air mix control motor 5P connector for vehicles without dual zone control, or the driver's air mix control motor 5P connector for those equipped with dual zone control. Once the connector is disconnected, switch the vehicle back to on mode. Utilize a multimeter to measure voltage between the specified test points. This test will help determine if there is approximately 5 volts present, which would indicate functionality of the AMD PDR wiring. If the voltage is satisfactory, this part of the circuit is likely intact, and you can proceed to subsequent steps. During the third step of troubleshooting, it is again vital to measure the voltage, focusing on 2 specific test points. With the vehicle in on mode and the air mix control motor 5P connector disconnected, you will measure the voltage between test points 1 and 2. These points are defined as female terminals number 2 and number 1 on the connector. If the voltage measured is approximately 5 volts, it indicates that the air mix control motor is defective and should be replaced if there is no voltage drop. However, if the voltage is not present, it suggests there might be an open in the SenseComm wire that needs to be repaired to restore functionality. The fourth troubleshooting step involves measuring voltage at a different set of test points while keeping the air mix control motor 5P connector disconnected. With the vehicle in on mode, you will measure voltage between test point 1 at the climate control unit connector B24P number 2 and body ground. Again, you are looking for a reading of around 5 volts. If this voltage is present, it suggests that the AMD PDR wire is impaired and needs to be repaired. Conversely, if the voltage is not measured, it signifies a more significant issue with the climate control unit itself, necessitating its replacement to resolve the DTC B1233 error. After completing the necessary repairs for DTC B1233, the final verification step involves ensuring that the issue is fully resolved. Begin by clearing all DTCs using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Following this, thoroughly test the air mix control motor to confirm that it operates as it should, adequately blending both heated and cooled air. It is essential to monitor the system during operation for any abnormalities. Lastly, ensure that the DTC does not reappear during subsequent checks. If all functionality is restored, the repairs can be confirmed as complete, allowing for optimum climate control within the vehicle. Preventive maintenance is crucial in avoiding issues related to the DTC B1233 error. One of the primary measures is to regularly inspect the wiring associated with the air mix control motor for any signs of wear, frays, or corrosion. Ensuring that all electrical connections remain tight and secure can significantly minimize the risk of intermittent failures or open circuits. Conducting routine system tests can also help identify any emerging issues before they escalate into major problems. Additionally, always utilize quality components during repairs to ensure longevity and reliability of the system. By adopting these practices, you can help maintain optimal performance of the climate control system in your Honda CRV. In conclusion, the DTC B1233 indicates an open circuit problem within the air mix control motor circuit of the Honda CRV, leading to several cabin comfort issues. It's critical to check all connections and wiring associated with the air mix control motor to pinpoint the root cause effectively. A systematic troubleshooting approach involving voltage measurements and assessments of the air mix control motor and associated wiring can assist in accurately diagnosing and resolving the issue. Once repairs are completed, verifying functionality ensures a reliable climate control system. Regular preventive maintenance can also help avoid future occurrences of similar DTCs, maintaining passenger comfort and vehicle reliability. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.